Hello my beautiful and elegant friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tetivik, and in today's video I'm going to be your guide in understanding how to better and more effectively manage your time. I have created another video where I talk a bit more in depth about just understanding what time is, understanding and valuing the time, and I'm decoding a very interesting secret there. So definitely go and watch that video. And in this video is just going to be another video if you would like to learn more. Those both videos are not connected, but if you watch them they will make more sense. So if you have time, definitely find the time management video. In my other video, I speak that time is the most important essence of the world and is the biggest value actually you have. I also decode the secret, like the code, it's not a really secret, but it's a very insightful sentence that I describe that you can't really manage time because it's universal and doesn't belong to you, and therefore the only thing you can actually manage is yourself. So definitely watch that video, it reveals a lot of truth. And then I discover as well in the video that to manage yourself you just need to have a plan. Create the plan and then you manage that plan. If you effectively can manage the plan, you effectively manage yourself, and if you effectively manage yourself, in some way you have managed the time that is given to you. So in this video, I'm going to touch another 3 very practical ways how you can manage your time more effectively, be more productive, because as we know, being busy and being productive are not the same things, and I would suggest you to not be busy, but be more productive. Greatest minds actually rest more and work less. They just work smart, not hard. So in this video, we will touch a different practical steps. So if you're ready, take your notepad, write some notes, because you can actually use these tips. It won't be anything theoretical, it will be very practical. Before we start this video, let me just remind you that I do one-to-one consultations if that is what you're interested in, and I also have different trainings about time management, career management, even dating management. So if you're interested, please email me below, and you can also request my exclusive book. If you like these videos and would like to donate, there are links below as well, and whichever is easier for you, there are different options to donate or contribute. They are available for you in the description below. So let's dive in. Number 1, you need to understand what is your time waster. It could be one, it could be multiple, it could be every day can change, but we usually have time wasters. There are generally, I would say, 5 time wasters that everybody can face. TV is number 1 time waster. No matter how you look at it, TV will always waste your time. Social media is the second well-known time waster. If you're watching this video, you're learning, you're making some notes, you're actually here for information, that is not a time waster. But if you're just watching, some puppy video and it's your number 50 video in a day about the puppies, is not benefiting you in any way, you already had your leisure, you already had rest, then you're wasting your time. Also, creating different platforms, being in different platforms that are not really beneficial for you is the number 3 time waster. You can be in so many different apps, you can be in so many different links, you can be subscribed to so many different platforms that it's overwhelmingly too much. So the biggest time wasters are TV, the biggest time waster is social media, and biggest time waster are all these subscriptions. There are 2 more big time wasters. One, it's number 4, are people that are actually not necessary in your life. They can waste a lot of time, steal a lot of energy. And number 5 are activities that are actually not necessary for you, that waste your time and kill your time. If you're taking shower 10 minutes, you don't need to extend it to 20 minutes if you already washed yourself. First of all, you save water, you save the resources for the planet, but you're also saving your time. Maybe those extra 10 minutes that you would stand there, you can actually read or call your relative or do something productive. So the number 5 is very personal. Those are things that we all do that we waste our time. with, you know, that we do take too much time on things that are not really requesting that much time. So pay attention. What is your time waster? Maybe you're reading a newspaper that is not needed. Maybe you're playing a video game that is not really needed. Maybe you're shopping too much or too long when you can do your shopping online actually without even going there. Maybe you spend too much time on the road where you can find a job that is closer to you. Those are all time waster. You see, they're very practical things I'm giving you. So analyze, what is that I'm doing that is wasting my time? Number second are time needers. This is very important. Discover what is that is killing your time. And when you discover that, you can also pay attention. What is that I need to actually invest my time in? I would say, first of all, is your education. Make sure that you invest your time to educate yourself every day, read something, every day watch some video. Number two is make sure that you focus on your career. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. If you want a career, you need to make time for that. You need to make your CV right. You need to go to the right interviews. If you're already working, make sure you work on the right projects. Make sure you go to your boss and say, I would like to have a raise. What can I do to get a raise? Can I participate in the project? Be very social at your work and get the most of it. And number three is just your own personal life. So many people waste their time, waste their life, and they don't have time for romance. But it's very important to be in love with somebody or love somebody or find somebody who loves you back and just generate more love. So that is a time needer. That is something that you need to put your time in. So if you don't have time, you will not have the romance. Make sure you have time to date. Make sure you have time to talk with that person on a phone or a video. It doesn't need to be very long. It doesn't need to be 1 hour, but even 5 minutes is enough. And lastly, I want to give you a few practical steps. Those are steps from a lot of books that I read and a lot of experiences that I had and a lot of tips that I gained while I was consulting about time management with my clients. And there are as well few of them. First of all, wake up early. Every video will tell you that, but you need to wake up early so the day is longer and you can achieve more. Second of all, put your list together. Make sure you know what you want to do today. And if you know that, you can achieve and have a great day. And you can follow up actually, oh, I have done this, I have reached that. Next, I would say, when you have written the list, follow up with the list and make deadlines. If you want to write a book, it cannot be just the overall idea, I want to write a book, but you need to say, I want to write a book until December of this year or until the summer of this year. Make a specific plan, specific month, specific deadline, and write that down. When you have that, it's more likely you will manage your time wisely and manage yourself wisely. Remember, we can't really manage the time, we can manage only ourselves. You will manage yourself wisely to make sure that every day you can do something. Next one is you do something every day. Whatever you're doing today will benefit for your future. So if you need to create a new platform, you want to open a new app, or you want to create a new website, you need to do something today. So tomorrow you're one step ahead. And this way, with little baby steps, you're actually going to walk kilometers or miles. You're going to achieve your goal. You see, when we have deadlines, when we have plans, when we make the list, when we wake up, we make an effort, it's more likely that the time will be managed wisely because we are living with a purpose. When you're living with a purpose, it's more likely you will achieve the dreams that you truly want. Now, I want to tell you that above all, in time management, self-management is discipline. Discipline is doing what is needed when is needed. It's not that, oh, I don't feel like it, I don't want to do it, but you just do it because you know it's right thing to do now and you know it needs to be done now. Discipline is your best friend. Time is your best friend. Your plans are your best friends. Make peace with them all. You know, have this big love towards that all and have this core belief in yourself that I can do this. I'm disciplined. You know, I make my list, I write things that I want to do, and I actually do them. Also, I would say have a routine. Really, really helpful is when you have a routine. It means that every day you have a specific schedule, specific things that you do, specific items you use, specific places you go. and specific activities you do that are actually benefiting you and bringing you closer and closer to your goal. So have a routine, you know, you wake up in the same time, have a breakfast if that's what you're having, you know, go to the place that is beneficial for you to sit in quiet, to write a book or create the website you want, whatever it is that you want, or you are maybe writing a music, go to the place that you're welcome, that you're celebrated, and create the music there. Have a routine. You know, sometimes it helps if you go to the same place, it helps. So these are just the practical steps, and they can be a lot of other things. And lastly, I want to mention that try to block, you know, noise, you know, all the notifications, all the unnecessary emails, all things that are commercials. Don't even pay attention to that. It's a very practical tip. Focus on yourself, on your dreams, on your profit, on your benefit, what brings you something good, not that takes your time and wastes your time and kills your time. So thank you so much for watching. This is a quick way how you can actually get one step ahead today, something that you can learn today to benefit yourself. And let's recap one more time. To more effectively manage your time, you need to understand what time is, and of course understand that you're managing yourself, because time is universal, you can't control it. And number one is that you manage and make sure you understand what wastes your time. When you understand what wastes your time, you eliminate that from your life. Number second, you pay attention and give the time to what actually the time needs to be given, to your goals, to your education, and to your plans. And number three, you create different practical tips how you can manage yourself so your time is managed well and wisely. And I mentioned different things about having a routine, or waking up on early, or having a specific plan for the day or for the months, or having different deadlines. And above all, I mentioned that you need to have discipline. Then you will succeed. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it gave you some boost of energy, it gave you some motivation and inspiration, and I just encourage you, go today and do something amazing with your life. Go and be one step closer to your dream, and make sure that you're disciplined, in the same time you're happy and you are fulfilled, because it is your life. If you would like to have one-to-one consultations with me, if you have any questions that are not answered, you can always comment below, you can contact me in the email, and we will get all sorted for you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to smile today and enjoy your life.